That one is absolutely belted. Bader racing after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 6-2. Bader quickly throws it in, and the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. One on, nobody out. A run in. Last half of inning number 5. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Turner swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man at second. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A strikeout and a walk.
Ball. Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pulled the extra bases. Real Muto in to score. The throw to second is offline.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Schmidt. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. So a lefty out of the pen, Jose Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Strike 2. Alvarado, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And up next for the Giants, Harrison Bader. Swings through that one for strike 1. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. And up next for San Francisco, Daniel Susak. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom six. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1.
Inside ball.
New pitcher now, Sam Hentges.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. That one misses.
Nope,
so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Chapman. Arias has it for 1.
He's
Not
good.
in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
3.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
That's a ball.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's to third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. And they cut the lead to 2. Throws to second.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hey! Hey!
The Phillies with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one the other way. Fair ball. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And now they trail by 1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Hey!
In the air to left center. Marsh gets under it. And there's one down. So digging in, Luis Arias. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
So up next, Casey Schmidt. In the dirt, and that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at one.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the seventh, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here comes Bryce Harper. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Late on that fastball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
That's a strike.
Ball.
Harper safe at first. He's on after the drop, third strike. So 2 down, and now here is Alec Bohm.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, a walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And that's the third out. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Rafael Devers. On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Bohm throws on to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 out, space is empty. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 1 for 3.
That's outside.
Sliced hard but foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings over the top of that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
So a man at first, and here is Matt Chapman. Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runner goes again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And fouled off. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-2 now.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's outside. 2-2. Next pitch way upstairs. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The Giants trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
That one inside.
Ball 3.
They're now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
1 down. Phillies down a run. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stop. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Back to right. And there's 2 down. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 so far at his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the 9th in this one. Harrison. Bader digs in now. Here comes the closer. closer here in the ninth, Joan Duran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a leadoff triple. Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Sousa. And he swings over the top there.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Out towards right center field, Garcia under this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. Up by 2. It's 7-5. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Gets him to chase after that one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Duran, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. A little out front there as he swings through it. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good job to fight that one off. And a sweeper misses for a ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. In the air out to center. Crawford on the move. Diving, makes the grab. So digging in, Luis Arias. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
No, that's low. That's ball 2.
Out to short, Adames. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Going down. Kyle Schwarber goes deep, and we are all tied up. Bryce Harper to the plate. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it's caught just in front of the wall. And here comes Alec Bohm. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. This one in the air right field, and a base hit. Now they've got him in a rundown. And the winning run is aboard.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And he won around. Just enough that time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Lee under it. 2 away. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, on to extra innings. Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Puts a bunt down. Stop. To the plate. Save. It's now 8-7. Here's Rafael Devers. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Again with a pitch out. 2-1. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the top half of the 10th. Runner on the move again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner goes again. Go to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. He's a dead duck at third. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Stock for 1. On to first, double play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Adames whips it to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Last chance for the Phillies, and now it's JT Real Muto.
Nope, outside.
Line drive, base hit.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the ball.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. He recovers and gets the out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And a